As the world becomes more polarized, questions about religion emerge. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community is here at the Wilfrid Laurier University, where the 41st World Religions Conference is being held to answer these very questions.
The topic of this year's event, based on what's happening in the world in recent months, under the guidance of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Khama Sayyidullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz, is polarization. How to heal a polarized world.
This year it is more important because of the situation in the world, particularly in the Israel and Palestine. Feelings of deep hatred are being created because of that conflict. So we feel that it is all the more important now to bring people of various faiths together and let them realize that the world is being fractured and we have to heal it through our religious teachings.
The conference began with the recitation of the Holy Quran with English translation, introduction to the dignitaries and speakers of different faiths, the national anthem, and the introductory remarks by respected National Amir Jamaat, Canada. After a short tea and snack break, speeches from each respective faith began addressing the main topic of today, healing a polarized world.
Well, I looked at three Christian practices, one about gratitude, when you actually recognize what you have, what you've accomplished with others. It's actually a very important foundation for trying to build bridges. The second is humility, which is something I think common to many of the religions. The idea that we don't have all the answers, we're not God's official spokespeople. And the final is hospitality, the idea that we're called to welcome each other into our lives. And in doing that, you have to put aside your differences, you have to also try to understand the other.
So I took this approach of Buddhism, which has the four truths approach. So I took in taking the problem, identifying the problem of polarity, and then trying to see why polarity exists in the world, and then trying to go on and suggesting what are the possible practical ways that we could heal polarity. So
what my main message was for the healing of the polarized world is to provide more education, more public education, teach the younger generations more about each other, not for people to be promoting hate or abusing their power or trying to blame others for their problems. I've always said our work is about protection, prevention, and partnership.
My answer was more on how we can heal it. So I presented one of the ways, that is to introspect yourself every day and work on your own vices, because having even one unhealed person can create a chaos. So remembering God every day, making your faith stronger on whichever path you are, and practicing your values every day, that's what heal the person and eventually the world.
Healing the polarized world itself is beyond us. For that we need divinity. We can heal each other, we can heal the people who have suffered, but the world as a whole, that is divinity. That is, so healing in a polarized world is what I would have succumbed to or tolerate or address, but the world itself, that is, because there's so many other forces at play.
you know, the blessings of Jamaat Ahmadiyya, that the promised Messiah, peace be upon him, the Messiah, you know, I think we're uniquely positioned from all other faiths, having believed that, you know, the Messiah has come, and we have a working model to show the world. And I think that's the most important and powerful argument that we can make, is the establishment of Jamaat Ahmadiyya, the community itself, united under one leader, the Khalifa-i-Waqt, and the teachings of the Messiah, who was the founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. And you see that when you're actually exposed to other faiths and other religions, and you're actually exchanging those thoughts. And you see how powerful of a model Jamaat Ahmadiyya actually presents to the world.
With a vote of thanks and a close to the World Religions Conference, people are leaving with a sense of understanding and a hope that there is a chance to heal this polarized world. Cameraman Saqib Kaloon and Daniel Rana with Tahir Mia, NTA News, Canada.